Hello. Yeah, that's true. Hello, hello. How are we doing today? Hi. Just hanging out on a random street corner in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Hello. How's it going? Just hanging out in Phnom Penh. Oh, dogs. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on? Or I guess it could be morning, afternoon. So where are you watching from? What country are you in? Where are you watching from? Where's your home? Or where are you at now? Where are you watching from? Where are you at? Hello, Tan the Man. I saw you in Benny's chat earlier today. And you were having to block people. I wasn't on there long, but I saw he was asking you to block different people. Oh, and I saw that you went to the border by Cambodia. I saw that too. But I had a call, and I didn't get to I didn't see what else you said about it. So how was Tan the Man? How was it? The place you went to? I know Benny was saying something about there's not a lot to do there or something. I don't even know what city you were in or anything, so I don't know anything about it. But oh, and you said you were doing paperwork. I remember that. So, Tan the Man, I don't know if you're still here, but did you like Chang? It's all right. I'm not totally in love with it or anything, but it's good. And the price, this place has a good price on the 500 milliliter. So. What is it? Hi. Hello. Hey, Buffalo Bill. Yeah, we're still here. Still in the great Phnom Penh. And Buffalo Bill, I know I ask you every time, and where are you at? I know I forget every time. I think you're in UK, or you're from the UK, but you might be in Southeast Asia. Sorry, I forget every time. It's been a long time since I talked to you too, so give me a little slack on that part. Okay. Yeah, this sounds vaguely familiar. Okay. Yeah, I remember because you were here. I think you were in Cambodia like way back, like in the 90s and stuff. There's a really cool guy. I'm sure Buffalo Bill, I probably told you about this before, so forgive me. But there's a cool Australian guy I met, and he was here like with the UN peacekeeping force in like he came here the first time 91 or 92, something like that. He told me some amazing stories of stuff that went on back then. Yeah, Sharkies. You know, I should go over to Sharkies and look at it because they were changing over to like a gay bar or something. But I don't know if it ever opened or something. Like it looked like it wasn't going to open, but they had like gay pride flags outside or something. I don't know what it was going to be called. Yeah, Sharky's did close down, and it was. I didn't understand. Forgive me, my timeline gets screwed up. But like a year ago, sometimes I would walk by and they would be open, and they would be closed for like 2 weeks, and then they'd be open again. It was weird. It may have been a year and a half ago because I've been here about a year and a half, but they were open at one time. But it looked like they were randomly opening and closing, and then the gay bar was going to go in there. But I don't know if that ever happened. I'm not sure. No, yeah, I don't do regular at all, man. I should do it, but I don't. Mostly because I work online. I teach English online, and like right now, I should be working. I shouldn't be standing on the corner drinking a chunk. I should be at my house grinding, trying to get a call for English teaching. But one of the jobs, I've got two different jobs. I've got a job through a Korean company, and I have one through a Central Europe company. And my Korean students, they have set times, and so they have set appointments, whatever you want to call it, classes, I guess. And that's good because it makes me do it. But the other one, the Central Europe one, is like you get on, and I do have some people that schedule with me, but for the most part, you're just on there randomly getting calls. So you got to be really self-motivated to do it, you know. And in the past, I worked for another company that was the same way. And back then I was super self-motivated back then. This is like 5 years ago. When I was living in Albania, I remember like I would get online like 14 hours a day. Like I didn't do anything. I would get up, get online, be on there 14 hours, drink a few beers, go to sleep, back up the next day doing the same thing. And I would do that like 6 days a week, and I would have one day where I went outside. But I don't know. My motivation is lacking now. It's not like it was before. And it should be better than it is, but it's not. I have every reason to be motivated right now. Because I'm broke, but I'm not. How do you get a visa? So Buffalo Bill, I think well, I don't think 99% it's the same for you as it is for me. You come here, you can get a visa on arrival, and that visa that you get on arrival, and I don't want to say the class because if you say the wrong one, they'll give you the wrong visa. And you don't want the wrong one, because I got the wrong one time, and I had to go to Vietnam to come back here. This was 2018. I had to go to Vietnam and then come back here because I got the wrong one. But there's a visa that will allow you to stay 30 days, and then you can renew it for up to 1 year. That's the one you want. And basically, if you want to stay long term, when you land, okay, you get that visa. It's like $30, maybe $35, I can't remember. As soon as you can, within a couple of days, go to a agent. And you see them everywhere, the travel agents, and get them, tell them you want the 1 year, and they'll do the process or whatever. They're going to take your passport away, so you want a copy of your passport, and then you're gold. You're good, and you don't have to leave the country. I've been here for 1.5 years and I haven't left. I haven't had to leave. And as you know, like you go to Vietnam, Thailand, whatever, you got to do border runs and all that. You don't have to do that here. As of now, I'm sure it's going to change. As the economy gets better and better, they're not going to want brokies like me hanging around. But as of right now, you can just stay here. Yep. You can renew without leaving the country, absolutely. I'm not monetized, obviously, because my subscriber count and the watch hour. My watch hours are atrocious. Like I would need like 20,000 subscribers to get monetized. Probably, it's probably never going to happen. Now, if I concentrated on it, and if I was actually making good videos, my girlfriend, she has a good camera and she makes good videos. I don't. My videos are horrible, and all the videos that I have that have, like for me, relatively good views, like 3,000 or 4,000, which for me is huge. They're all her videos. It's the ones she makes. It's not the ones I make because my camera sucks, as you know. But yeah, I mean, if I really was concentrating on it, maybe I could get monetized. Yeah, and the tuk-tuks now, you got all these Indian, like right here. They're not it's not the traditional Khmer tuk-tuk. And there's still a lot of traditional Khmer tuk-tuks around, but there's a lot more of these Indian ones, and I don't like them as much because the Khmer tuk-tuk's more open, but these are kind of closed and they're just not as fun to me. But I take them because they're cheaper, and now there's an app. You just go on an app and they come right to you. It's super easy. Like this guy's got Pass app. If I can film it. On his tuk-tuk, he's got a Pass app logo, so he works with Pass app. If you got Grab and Pass app, most people like Grab. I've never had a problem with either one, but It's so much easier than, when you came here, you had to negotiate for each one and all that. You don't have to do that anymore. It doesn't matter if they don't speak any English. It's fine because the route's on their phone. They don't have to ask you anything. The price is already on there. They're not gonna charge you $5 for a $1 ride. They can't do that. It's all set in stone. And I do randomly, occasionally, excuse me, take people, but I do, take people that are not on the app. If I'm in Riverside, I'll say, hey, I'll give you $1 to take me 3 blocks or whatever, and they'll do it. But I love that on the app, you don't have to, there is no negotiation. There is no this, no that. It's just all set in stone. Yeah, Uber. I don't know if they have Uber, but yeah, it's similar. It's just the same thing. Same thing. And you can order, like if you go on the app, you can order the Indian tuk-tuk. Those are the cheapest. You can also order a Khmer tuk-tuk if you want. And then, of course, you can also order a taxi. You can get a car if you want. I never get the car. One time by accident, I ordered a car. But normally I don't do that. I haven't been in a car. I've been in a car in the last year and a half. I've been in a car like twice. It was kind of a surreal experience. It's like, wow, I'm in a car. Weird. Yes, Buffalo Bill now. Yeah, there's a lot of Chinese, and I know that Phnom Penh traditionally is, they have a Chinese Khmer community. It's been here a long time, but yeah, there's way more now. And like over on the island, I guess Diamond Island, you got tons of all Chinese neighborhoods, and also by the airport. I noticed if you go close to the airport, the neighborhoods over there are mostly Chinese, and then of course Sihanoukville is super Chinese. I went to Sihanoukville in 2016, and there was like cows walking on the street and no Chinese people. And 3 years later, they had 80 casinos. And I think now, if you Google it, how many casinos are there in Sihanoukville? It says 100. I don't know if that's true or not, but it looks true. They changed that whole city in 2 or 3 years. It went from, very relaxed beach town to China casino megapolis overnight. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't go to Thailand. I mean, I've been to Thailand, but no. Since I've been here, in the last year and a half, I've been in Cambodia. I haven't gone anywhere else. And I have ambitions to travel to Thailand. The theoretical idea for me is, this is my base. Cambodia is the base, and I can travel to everywhere in Asia, from here. That's the idea, in theory. But my money doesn't allow me to do that. So I've just stayed in country. I've been to Camp Hot, Siem Reap, But mostly I'm just in Phnom Penh. And I would move to Camp Hot or Siem Reap. My girlfriend, she doesn't want to go. She's from Phnom Penh, and you do not meet many girls here that are from Phnom Penh. I mean, I've never met one. I've never met not a girl or a guy. I say, where are you from? They're all from the province. She's one of the few people that live in Phnom Penh that was born in Phnom Penh. Everybody is from the province. And she's above going to the province, and she's scared of snakes. And she tells me there's snakes in the province, which there's probably snakes here, but okay. I get it. And to be with her, yeah, I'll stay. Phnom Penh is good. And the internet connection is probably better here than it would be in Kampot or Siem Reap or something. Yep. Yeah, I agree with you. Kampot is really good. And also Battambang. I really like Battambang. It's very chill. And you might get bored. That's the other thing too, even about Kampot. You might get bored there after a while. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I would, because I don't do that much. And I don't care about girly bars or anything. I mean, I've been to them, but it's not something I'm going to do every day. I don't care. And Kampot has girly bars. They got a couple. So, you know, if you want to do that, you can. But yeah, I think I would be fine there. And the air feels cleaner. Every time I go outside the city, when I'm here, I never notice the air quality. I don't ever think, oh man, the air quality is bad. But every time I go outside of the city, I'm like, wow, this air is clean. It's a noticeable difference. But it's still not that bad compared to like Ho Chi Minh City or, you know, Saigon. That place, you notice it super, the second you arrive, it's horrible because there's so many people. And they got faster bikes and all that kind of stuff, so I think that it's probably a lot more pollution from the motos and stuff than there is here. Yeah, the girly bars. I got a friend, Buffalo Bill. He's coming from Scotland in a couple of weeks. This guy, he's like a legend here. He's never lived here. And right now he lives in Taiwan. And he came here 6 months ago. The guy, he knows every business and every street. I'm not even joking. He's like a freaking... what do I want to say here? I don't know. He is like, you Google Phnom Penh, he can tell you every business on every street. But he loves girly bars. And the last time he was here, he took me to them, and you know, I told him I don't have any money, I can't really go there, and he paid for everything. The guy paid like $200 for me or something. But everybody knows him. Everybody knows him. It's so weird. He's never actually lived here, but he is a legendary guy on Street 136 and 130. Everybody knows him, but he doesn't just know about those two streets. He knows about every restaurant, bar, everything. He's like an atlas. There we go. There's the word I'm looking for. Maybe too many Chong for me to remember words right now, but. But yeah, I should, when I go with him, he's coming in 2 weeks, I should try to do a girly bar video. You know, I know a lot of it's hard to do, and a lot of places don't want you to, but a few places will let you, and blah, blah, blah. You know, so I wish I could do that. I would love to live stream in a girly bar. That would be awesome. If I could do that, I would go right now and do it. But it's just such a unlikely situation that's going to happen. And I might not be able to. Why is everything big? $1.10, $1.12. Sorry, I'm trying to be fast. I don't have anything small. Okay, I guess I gotta give you 20 of them. Sorry, man.
3 cents.
Okay. So we got
1,500.
Okay. So there's 1,000. And we got. There's 1,000.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and I would be willing to do that just to get a video. I'd be willing to tip them. Absolutely, I would do that because I think if you could get a good video, which I don't know if I could, but if you could get a good video, you probably could get a lot of views. I think it was good. And Mystery Cambodia, do you know Buffalo Bill, what happened to him? I heard he died, but I don't know how he died or anything else. I just heard he died like, I don't know, 6 months ago, something like that. Yeah, Buffalo Bill, he died. In fact, the guy I was talking about, the Scottish guy, he's the one that broke the news to me when he came here. He came in here in October, like early October, and he said, "Did you see that guy just died?" And his last video was just a couple weeks before that. But I don't know how he died, or the circumstances, or anything like that. But yeah, he died. And I never saw any news on it, or any rumors about it. So officially, I can't say for sure he died, but he did stop making videos at that time. So I think maybe he's dead. I think it's very possible, or probable, actually, based on the fact that he hasn't made any videos in that long. But he seemed to be, if you watch his last video, which I think it was in September, I'm not sure, but it was around then, he seemed like a normal, he didn't seem like he had any issues or anything. I think he was doing a review of Lone Star or something like that. Lone Star was on. It's on Street 25 or Street 23, whatever street that is. But yeah, he looked normal, and then he was just dead a couple weeks later. He actually got mad at me one time. Because I don't even know if I can explain it, but he did a video where he said he was gonna buy a carton of cigarettes and a case of beer for $20. And the cigarettes he was buying, the case of beer he was buying, I knew it wasn't possible. It was gonna be like $22.50. And in the video he like cut it. And I know the reason he cut it is because he had already decided to do the title and he didn't want to back up, so he cut the video, and then like off camera he paid them the extra $2.50 and then put it back. But he didn't drink too, right? Like he said he quit drinking and smoking a long time ago, so he, at the end of the video, he threw all the drinks down the sink, you know, a whole case of beer and cigarettes, and threw them all away. But I called him out on it because I know what the price was, and he couldn't have got what he was saying he was going to get for $20. He couldn't do it. But still, that's amazing that you can get a case of beer and a carton of cigarettes. But the cigarettes he was buying, I already knew there's no way he can do that. And when he went into the place, he's like, "Oh, this is what I want, and I got this $20." And then the video cuts, and then, you know, it magically reappears a few seconds later, and he has the stuff. But he couldn't do that, what he was saying, for $20. It was a physical impossibility. Yeah, and, you know, he did good videos. I mean, some were kind of dark to me. Some of that stuff he did at Soria Mall and stuff with the girls and all that was kind of dark, but it was interesting. And then he did give reviews of restaurants and stuff like that. So I thought he was good. Somebody told me they met him in person and that he was a weird guy. I'm not saying that means anything. I'm just saying that one person said that. I don't know. I mean, probably all of us that are here are weird guys. I'm a weird guy, so I'm not knocking the guy. Although he did get mad at me for calling him out on his $20 challenge or whatever he was doing that cost $22.50, which, I mean, it's a small thing. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I was actually just joking around with him when I made a comment, and he's like, "Oh, well, can you get that for this in Australia?" I guess he thought I was from Australia. I'm like, "Oh no, yeah, you're right, but you didn't get it for $20." And yeah, I think it kind of pissed him off. But I was just having a laugh. I didn't care. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's $2.50 difference. And he wasn't even drinking the beer or smoking cigarettes, so yeah. I don't want to be too mean. Yep, you're right. Everybody's clickbait. Clickbait. Buffalo Bill, do you still watch Benny? I saw Benny today. I mean, I watch him a lot. I don't watch him every time he's on or the whole thing, but I see him a lot. Let's put it that way. And I like him. He's a cool guy. And I've actually met him. You know, I met him a few times, and he's a really nice guy. He's a top guy. And also, too, I gotta say this: the first time I met Benny. Okay, yeah. Let me think about this. The first time I met Benny, I had been watching on live stream the same day. He's on camera, right? He's drunk as fuck. He's falling down. He's, nodding off, blah, blah, blah. I go to a girly bar that he's at. I go in there. The girls are filming. I think you watch him, so you know how that he used to do that. Like he would have the girls film, and he's not anywhere on camera. Well, when I went there, this is like 12 a.m. and I just watched him like 3 hours before. He's falling down drunk, theoretically. I go in there. The dude's drinking a Coke. He's not drunk at all. He's stone cold sober. So I asked him, "Is that an act?" You know? And he said, "Yeah, no, it's not." But I don't know. I wonder sometimes how much of it is an act. I mean, I do think the guy drinks, obviously. We watch him drink on camera, but I'm not sure if that's 100% real. I'm not sure. Which mad props to him. I mean, it's a good idea. If it works, it works. I'm not knocking the guy. I would do it too. If I could get, donations or something, I would do the same thing. Yeah. Hey, go to Buffalo Bill. That channel, it got canceled or something. You got to go to I think it's Foodie. What is it called? It's Street Foodie something. If I was at home, I could send you the link from my laptop. But he went to another channel, and it's called Street Foodie Asia or something like that. It's something Street Foodie Asia, something like this. And I also lost him too. I couldn't find him, and my friend of mine told me, "Yeah, you can't see him because he went to his other channel. He's on this channel now." But he live streaming. He's still doing like the same schedule. Like he's doing 2-3 times a week at least. He was on today for a couple hours. And it's always good content, I think. Even though he's just sitting in his room, it's still good. He's an entertaining guy. So I like to watch him, but I don't watch the whole. I never watch the whole thing. Most of the time I don't have time to. So. Yeah, he definitely drinks a lot. There's no doubt. But that time I saw him, it was so weird. It's like, dude, I saw you 3 hours ago. You were falling on the ground, and now I see you, and you're stone cold sober. You don't smell like alcohol, and you're totally like fine. It was weird. It was weird for me, but maybe, I mean, if you drink a lot, maybe you can get sober in a couple of hours and be like normal. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's fake. I'm not saying that because we see him drink on camera all the time. So it's not that he doesn't drink, but I'm not sure he does it every time or if it's as much as he might look like it's every time. But I don't know that. I'm not trying to say anything bad about anybody. I love the guy. He's a cool guy. And I would never say anything bad about anybody. Because who am I? What the fuck am I? I'm nothing. So, yeah, you can see the quieted down a lot. If you come here between like 5 p.m. and 6:30 p.m., this place is jam packed. There's a lot of people. And then by what time is it now? It's like 7 or something, I think. It quiets down a whole lot. And of course, as soon as I say that, we got people coming through the intersection. But normally this is pretty quiet, even though we're only about 4 or 5 blocks from Riverside. We're very close to Riverside. We're not far. That's the Sun and Moon Hotel right there. They've got an infinity pool on the top floor. There's a 7-Eleven over there. I think Buffalo Bill, when you were here before, I know there was no 7-Eleven because they just came a couple of years ago. But they got 7-Eleven in Phnom Penh now. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I know Buffalo Bill. I think they came 2021 because that was the year that I left for a year and a half, and they came in 2021. The first one came, and now I mean it's not like Thailand where you got one on every corner, but there's like I think there may be 3 in Phnom Penh. I'm not sure. There could be more. I mean, in my area there's 1, but I know there's at least 2. I don't remember where the other one was at, but they're good. You know, I mean. Until here, like when I was a kid, 7-Eleven was a big deal in the USA, but it's not anymore for the most part. But they got good prices for stuff, and people really like hanging out there. And they have upstairs, like you can go upstairs and eat your food or whatever. You bought your hot dog or what. They got a place you can go eat and drink upstairs. And it's on the corner, so you can like overlook stuff. And if you wanted to video, you could. But they're super busy, man. They're super busy. And actually, I just said I didn't know where they. Yeah, there's one right there, and there's another one on Riverside itself, and I go to that one too. So yeah, I do know where 2 of them are. But I think there's another one, possibly even more now. I don't know, but I know there's at least 2 in Riverside, 7-Eleven. Nope, no McDonald's, not here. Don't have it. And you know, Buffalo Bill, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if there's any truth to it, but somebody told me that McDonald's was going to come here, and Hun Sen, or you know, his reps said, okay, if you want to come here, you got to give us this much money, and we're going to have control over who has the franchises. And McDonald's said, screw you, we don't care. And they wouldn't do it. So if that is true, I don't know if it is. That means that like Burger King is here, and you know, whatever other fast food is here, Carl's Jr., stuff like that. That means they paid a bribe to come here. And McDonald's didn't care because I guess the market's not big enough for them to care. If that story is true, I have no idea if it's true or not. I couldn't tell you, but. Supposedly that was the deal. And supposedly also they exposed, like they said, the government of Cambodia asked us for a bribe, so we're not going. And this was like 5 years ago, maybe more, I don't remember. And it's so weird, Buffalo Bill. In the US, I lived right next to a McDonald's. I never went there. Like maybe once a year I go to McDonald's. I don't care anything about it, but here I would kill for a Big Mac. I would if they opened a McDonald's tomorrow, I'd be the first person in line. And it's so weird because I've been here for a year and a half, and I like Burger King too, but I've never been to Burger King. They used to have a Burger King on Riverside. I went there years ago, but they don't have that one anymore, and I have to like go on a long trek to go to Burger King or Carl's Jr., so I don't go. But just because I can't have it, I want it. And McDonald's fries, they're good. You know, I love Big Macs. They're good. They're awesome. But I actually like the burgers at Burger King, I think, better. But again, I've never eaten there since I've been back. I've been here a year and a half, and Never been there. So I must not care too much. I just want something I can't have. Kimcha. Peace. Hi, how are you? What about cigarettes? Cigarette? Take up. We'll take more. We'll take. Yeah. Thank you. Good night. Hello, 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 hello. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand. He said to the man running the stand, "Hey, you got any grapes?" Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, this street now is dead. It's like 7 o'clock or something. But an hour ago, it was a ram jam packed. You couldn't walk. So I'm going to my local store to see if I can buy some beer, but they close around this time, so I may be able to maybe walking them further. But it's the best place because it's right by my apartment for me to go. See what happens. See if they're still there. I like maybe. No, I'm not sure. Until I get there. I think they're still open. It's a win-win all around. I'll see you.
I get one? You are lucky.
Thank you, sir. Brett? Thank you. Have a good night, Lucky. See you later, Brett. Right.
I'm also on Earth. I'm looking for you.
Anybody here? Hello, hello, hello. Who's here? She is happy because mom is home. Yeah, so we out here. We out here in nowhere. We're in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Where are you at? Where you at, bro? Where you at, sis? Where we at? Where we at? Where's everybody at? Let's be at it. This is an authentic Cambodian monkey. Right here for you. Yeah. He's a cool head. He's cool, bro. He's cool, bro. Frisco, Texas. It's a great place to be. It's where legends are made and deals are made. No, that was good, huh? So Angela Walchansky Sillers with some Korea noodles for you. They're super hot. I cannot eat those. They're really, really hot. But my girlfriend likes, but I can't eat those. Cannot have them. Cannot. And you know, Angela, in the USA, oh, let me show you this beer. This one's kind of cool. This is like 1 liter. It's like 33.8 ounces. And so that's almost 3 beers. And it was like, I think $2, but it's from Germany. It's German made. And it's a strong, like you got to be really strong to bend that can. It's really strong. But now we're going to have some Qingdao, I think. Let's see what we got. Yep. Qingdao. It's the breakfast of champions. Qingdao. And I don't think they use this anymore, but in the past they had a tagline, made with pure Laotian spring water. And I remember I used to think that might not be a selling point. I don't know. I mean, it sounds kind of good, but yeah, I've never been to Laos, so I'm not knocking it. But pure Laotian spring water, you know, that's like pure Cambodian spring water. I'm not sure that that's what I want to drink, but okay. Sounds good. How's work going, Angela? You guys are really busy right now. Is this a busy time of year for you? I know certain times of year, I think you said that certain times are busy for you. I just wonder if it is now. And you see the old style. We don't get these in America anymore. The pull-off tab thing. Oh, that's scary. Okay. See if I can do this with one hand. I don't think I can. Oh, we got it. That's a winner. Free beer right there. Super busy? Okay. So springtime is maybe a busy time for you. I don't know if it's the same. Like you have seasons where it's busy and other seasons. I don't know anything about your job, so I don't really know. But busy seasonally, perhaps. I think Qingdao is 120 years old. 100 million. Wow. That's crazy. $100 million, Angela. Can you imagine what that is? Let's take a trip down $100 million lane. You could buy 200 $500,000 houses for $100 million. That's crazy. And let's see. If you spend $1 a minute, that's 1,440 a day. That would be, yeah, you couldn't spend it in your life. I mean, wow, that's like 500,000. It would take you 200 years to spend it. So, $100 million, $100, 1 million days. That's too many days. 10. You spend $1,000. So let's say you spend $1,000 a day, and somebody gives you $100 million. You spend $1,000 a day. It would take you 100,000 days to spend it, and none of us are going to live that long because that's like 300 something years. Okay, so 10,000 a day. 10,000 a day. 10,000 a day. In 1,000 days, you would spend 10 million. In 10,000 days, you would spend 100 million. Okay. So this is a better scenario. You can spend $5,000 a day for 20,000 days. If you have $100 million, you can spend $5,000 every day for 20,000 days. 20,000 days is like, it's like 60 years plus. So yeah, 100 million is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could find a place in Kauai, Angela, for $100 million. That would be funny. What if you bought a place? What if somebody gave you $100 million and you spent the whole $100 million on a house, and then you had nothing else? That would be funny. And there's probably people that have done stuff like that. Like they won the lottery and they got like $2 million and they bought a $2 million house or something. I bet that's happened before, and then they can't even pay the property taxes on it. But Angela, cool fact. As of right now, I'm sure it's going to change in the near future. There are no property taxes in Cambodia. I had no idea. I inquired from my girlfriend, what do they pay for property tax? And she's like, what's property tax? We don't pay anything. They've been in the house they live in. They've been there since she was born, and there is no property tax. That's not a thing. It doesn't exist. And apparently her relatives, they just came there and lived there because sorry for the horrible view. I was out on the street earlier, and you could have seen the corner, and you could have seen some cars and stuff, but now we have ants. That's all we have. Some ants. We got some ants going on. Hello, ant babies. Y'all go get it. Go get it. Get after it. Go eat some mosquitoes or something. I know y'all don't, but anyway. In 1975, the Khmer Rouge, they called themselves communists, but they were way worse than communists. They weren't normal communists. They took over. They abolished money, and they took all the property deeds and stuff and purposely destroyed them so that nobody could tell who owned what. And then they were overthrown a few years later. So Phnom Penh, which had been empty for 3.5 years because they emptied it, no one knew who owned what. And the rule of the day was, if you occupied a property, that's your property. So some lucky people went to some nice villas and, like $1 million properties and stuff. They occupied it, and they still own it today because nobody could prove who owned what. And that was the rule of the day. And my understanding from my girlfriend is that's what they did. They've split the family up and said, hey, you go stay in this house, we're going to stay in this house, and we're going to try to keep this property. And if a group that was stronger than you came, you had to leave. That was how it was for a couple of years, and then the government just okay, whoever whoever is wherever they're at, you own it now. Which is it's a horrible injustice, but they had no way of telling who owned what. There was no way to know because the Khmer Rouge purposely destroyed every property deed and money. They burned money and stuff. They were nuts. They were crazy people. They weren't like normal communists. They were different kind of people. Yeah, it's really crazy, Angela. Have fun at work. Talk to you later. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh my golly, have a jolly holly Christmas this year. Hi. How we doing out there? Are we doing? Let's go. Welcome to China. Not really. A little bit south of China, but we got some Chinese beer going on. Hello. Where are you at? Hi. Where are you from? Where do you live? Where do you live? I'm in Cambodia. And I got some Chinese beer. Qingdao. 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 I know it looks like Tsing Tao or something, but it's Qingdao. 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 It's also the name of a city. It's in far east, northeast China. Qingdao. 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 And it's actually a German beer. It's really not Chinese because the guys who founded the brewery, they are from Germany. And actually this beer, This Qingdao, it actually reminds me a lot of Heineken. It's very similar. It's not that dissimilar from Heineken. But cheaper. Definitely cheaper. Hello. Where are you at? Where are you watching from? Where are you at? What country are you in? This can of beer makes me hungry for General Tso's chicken. I want some Chinese food when I look at this can. Yeah. China. It's tasty. And not just the women. Oh, that's horrible. It's funny. Yeah, so you got a nice view going on here. We got the, oh, there we go. Yeah, look at that. It's an amazing view for you. No, I don't want to add as moderator. Get this off of here. What is this? Yeah, so check out the amazing view. You got an amazing view of my kitchen. There's a sink right there, and we got some metal stuff going on. It's exciting times. It's exciting times in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, bro. How cool is it? You're getting to see this amazing view. It's so cool. Hello. Hi. Where are you from? Where are you from, bro? So we're going to end the live stream. It's been exciting. It's been an exciting time in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you again. See you next time. We're ending now. Yes.